Good afternoon, this is Malik from Kobafiles with Friends. I'm with my man, the Q, the Black Rick Owens, if you don't know who he is. He's the man, you know what I'm saying? So whenever you're in town, you need something fly, hit him up in the store. He worked for Giuseppe, he's the manager, he's a dope guy, man. He's a very good friend of mine, you know. So today we're gonna talk about his style, you know. He's very different, and that's dope shit, you know what I'm saying? He's very unique. So what you telling who you are, V, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that introduction, you know. But
Black Rick Owens.
Nah, man. Thank you for the introduction, man. But yeah, I'm Quintin Wright is my name. People call me Q. I do work for Giuseppe, yes. I'm the store director there. Also, yes, I have my hands in a couple of different things, mostly. And yeah, that's pretty much the only social media platform that I actually am active on. I guess that's Facebook and shit too.
Alright, so what other projects you got going on? Like,
projects aside from me being a store director at Giuseppe, I do work with jewelry. I have another friend of mine that's starting a jewelry line, so I'm helping with that. It's called DarkHorse. And then also my own clothing line, aspiring line, should I say, because it hasn't really gotten off the ground like that. And I've only made things like for myself. I haven't even really, actually I did these shorts, but I don't really, I'm trying to.
You have to make it for yourself so that people can see it, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You can't just make it and be like, okay, I just want to make it, you know what I mean?
No,
Because
for sure.
you have to like it yourself to make it, you know?
That is very true.
When somebody sees it, it's like, oh, shit, where can I buy these from? So I'll make this shit.
Or they'll be like, damn, I can't wear that.
See, like,
I can't pull that off, man, but that's cool. I like it though. But I'm trying to find that fine line with something that's not necessarily wearable, because it is wearable maybe in other markets, but within Houston it can be a little, I don't know, a little intimidating, a little too much. You know, I like to think it's pretty androgynous.
okay, this is my advice for you. Don't change your spot for anybody. You know, like if somebody don't like it, there's another person that will like. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
Right.
like
No, for sure.
You know, be like, oh, I can't do this here, so
Right.
I need to fall into the realm
Right.
or whatever. No, don't.
No, for sure. No, for sure. No, I agree. 100%.
Don't ever change.
I agree
Don't ever
100%.
change your style, your attitude, your clothing. Don't change it for anybody.
Appreciate that.
Be
man.
you.
Yeah.
If you build it, they will come. That's my mom.
That is very true though.
Yeah.
Real talk. So yeah, I had that, and then just recently, back in August, I'll say I opened a hookah spot. So I'm an avid hookah smoker, obviously.
Obviously, he's popular. Yeah.
But yeah, I recently opened a hookah spot.
Where's it located?
It's over in Houston's 3rd Ward, over by U of H at MLK.
Historic place. Yes, definitely.
And OST.
Definitely.
Shouts out to Kevin, aka DJ Bananas, and Nat. Those are my partners.
Okay.
Those are my business partners in the venture. But that's been open since like August, and we've been doing pretty well, man. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we supposed to stop by, but you know, some happened.
Oh, it's all good. It'll be like that. We ain't closing. It's all good. Shit, like I said, even on the weekend, we open till 4 after hours. BYOB. I love it.
Definitely.
I love it. People love it, man. It's dope. It's dope.
All right.
Sure.
And what else are you into, man? Because you know, I know what you're into, but you know, anything creative as far as like art, painting, and
Yeah, I do paint. That is, I don't paint as much as I used to. I'm trying to get back into it. Pieces that are here in my place, yes, are mine, and I've painted them. Also, there's some artwork inside of the hookah spot.
okay.
And I'm working on another piece, actually. I didn't show it to you, but I'm working on another piece too, as well. But yes, I do paint. It's drifted from pop art. I'm interested in a lot of things, man. It's a lot of pop art. It's dark. It's vintage. It's mixed media.
Okay.
So it's all of that, man.
So what is your style? You know, you say people not ready for it in Houston, but what is this dark image you trying to portray?
I hate to say that people aren't ready for it, because there are some people. I do have some friends that are very much so into it, and I have friends that appreciate it.
Okay.
It's just more so. It's more so when I'm either when I'm out or if I'm seen or whatever the case may be, it typically ends up being like, oh, I couldn't pull that off. It's just something that most people wouldn't do. I can't say that they don't want to do it or don't, whatever. It's like they appreciate it, but that's about as far as it goes. And I respect that. And I mean, and that's cool. And I'm very admired that, I'm very grateful that they even respect it, because you know sometimes I get looks and sometimes I get the weird looks. Like, yo, you see this? Like, I'm surprised. I've been waiting on like me end up being on like somebody's Instagram video, Instagram story of like you know sometimes people be showing
they try to sneak. Yeah. But the thing is, what people are afraid to do is basically what they want to do.
Right. So yeah.
So
for sure,
like your style is is Houston ready? It's just there.
I feel like Houston is ready, man. I just feel like that. You know, I'm not gonna say that. Houston can be closed-minded. That's what I feel.
No,
like.
It's closed-minded.
Houston is closed-minded.
Yeah.
Only up until someone else that's visible does it.
Yeah.
And when they do it, then it's okay. But they're not. Most people, and I'm gonna say all people, but most people, they're not willing to do it until they see it validated by some sort of entertainer.
Yeah.
Be it social media, be it a social media personality, be it Kanye West, anything like that. Then it's like then it's okay to do it. But before that, they won't. I don't feel like most people would try. And I feel like that fashion is a sense where well, actually, they always had a saying. There is a saying where fashion is bought. Clothing is bought, but style is individuality. That's actually where you really get to see a person's capabilities in a sense, or see their personality for that matter.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for my style, it ranges. Like, yes, I like dark fashion. I like Rick Owens. I like Boris. I like Julius. I like CCP. I like Adidas. I like all of the stuff that most people in Houston wouldn't really look at. Again, it's only a handful of people, and that I know of. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that there's only a handful of people, but that I know. That I actually interested in it.
A handful of people. I'm gonna stay it out there. A handful of people, not afraid. They just want to be in the box of what everything is. That's what I think I'm at a point right now that I'm gonna stop shopping at Target. No, I'm serious. It's just like everything is so saturated with the same bullshit.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to buy anything that. Like, I'm so pissed off with the Gucci joint, right? Everybody have the same shit, yo. Like, I went out Saturday. 20 African dudes is wearing the same joint. And I was like, there's other brands, you know that, right?
There's a lot out there. Oh my god.
But the Gucci shit is so saturated. I promise you, I hate Gucci.
I can't say I hate Gucci. Much love to them, and I know you don't. You don't hate Gucci.
No,
but I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I do get what you're saying, because yes, like Gucci is now to a point where I would buy, but the pieces I would buy aren't the pieces that people would
shown.
Really,
Yeah,
what people would buy. I really wouldn't buy the logo stuff. I really wouldn't
No.
buy the T-shirts that have the handwritten stuff, or that collab that they did with the Gucci Ghost dude. Like, all that stuff is super dope. I appreciate, especially with it being a situation where they're collaborating with artists and willing to give the credit where it's due, even though they have been called out on times where they took it and didn't say shit until they were called out. And then, there's been those situations, but nonetheless, they're willing to, have those relationships and build those relationships and have those collaborations. But I wouldn't buy that stuff. I would buy probably a lot of stuff maybe you would see on the runway. I would probably be more interested in that. Like, there's a piece that they have at 4510 here in Houston, the location here. And I think it's from last season. It's actually not current. I think it's fall winter. I think 17. But it's like a bell bottom. It's like a flared leg. It's khaki. It's like the traditional khaki with the red and green stripes down the side, on both sides. And it's like a super flared leg. I would buy that shit. Like, in a heartbeat. I really want those pants. I haven't pulled the trigger. I think they still got them, but I want those pants so bad. Yeah. But only because I would rock them with just some fucking pants, and I'd actually just let the pants drag. And it's something about when you beat up, like when you wear your clothing, like when you wear it, I don't know, it just adds so much character and adds so much individuality, and you're doing what it was meant to be done anyway, which is wear it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people cherish that stuff. And, you know, with the Gucci, they posted. I don't post a lot of the stuff. Like, I don't post a lot of the things that I get or acquire that I'm into. But it's crazy how that is, because I do love Gucci. Yes, I love the marketing strategy, the new designer.
Oh yeah, they're killing it right now because it's everywhere.
Yeah, very much so.
You know, I guess everywhere is a good thing. You know,
hey, because it's very true. I mean, it is, because at the end of the day, that's how you make your money. I mean, one of those things is, you know.
And I think that's the reason why I always like. I'm not into Rick Owens like you are, but I like the shoes.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what most people are into.
Because most people are afraid. Yeah. Like you said, you're like, who is that dude? You know. But whenever you put it together, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, it doesn't make sense to them because they see like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm always being a Rick fan. I like everything he's doing.
Yes.
You know. But I'll probably get a shirt and a shoe. That would be it. You know?
Right.
I wouldn't go into the full force. You know. So
yeah,
that's why I think I want to talk to you because your style is very unique. Mm-hmm. And I think when we first met, I thought you just visited. No, it's just straight out. I was like, okay,
I get that sometimes.
This dude's not from here because this is not Houston ready. You know?
That's mainly what I get. You're not from here, are you? And actually, no, I'm not from Houston. Really, I'm not far from Houston.
I mean, you 5 hours
like
away.
4 hours away. I'm from Dallas originally.
Okay.
But I've been in Houston long enough to call it home. I've been since like 03. So
yeah, so
I've been here long enough to call it home.
Houstonian.
But definitely most people don't think I'm from here.
Okay.
Like at all. But yeah, no, Rick Owens is a huge influence of mine. That whole group, that whole umbrella. Of fashion, like, and all the boutiques, all the independent boutiques out there in the U.S., you know, shouts out to them because, you know, it's hard to access it. Like, I can't access it here. Like, I can't access it in Houston.
Because nobody has any Rick.
Not for men. I'll say that. The Webster, I think they carry a couple. They have carried in the past when Rick had the collab with Adidas. That contract is over now, if I'm not mistaken. So they don't have any more shoes coming out. But when they did, the Webster was like the only place, and then. Mortar was another spot, aka Annex, formerly known as Annex, and then that store is no longer. But he used to carry Dark Shadow. Shout out to Sasha. But but yeah. So it's always difficult. But a lot of my influence, some people know it, some people don't, some people call it out. A lot of my influence in fashion actually is from Lenny Kravitz. Like, I love Lenny Kravitz.
Yo, and I see this. Yeah, I see that.
Like, I really do. He's dope.
Yeah, because I see it now. Because I always thought. You are influenced by Rick, because of the whole Dark Shadow, like the whole style.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can see the Lenny joint because of the jewelry and all that, the flair and stuff like that. So any jewelry that you made on here?
My necklace.
Okay.
My necklace is the only one that I made. Everything else has been sourced, outsourced. Some of it is, all of it's outsourced. Some from Mexico, some from Brazil. Some from, Mexico, Brazil. Yeah, Mexico. Oh, this one is Margiela. This one,
okay.
Anything that's different. Like if I travel, because I used to travel a lot. I used to travel a whole lot, and I love to buy things out of the country. And when I say buy things out of the country, not buy things that I can get here.
Yeah,
I can get it here, then I'll just get it
What's the point? Well,
I love buying things when I'm out of the country because. Sometimes the prices are better. The U.S., we be tripping sometimes. We on that. It's made in the USA, which is dope.
Yeah, but
the labor, we tax for that. So, which is, it's cool. It is what it is. But yeah, so a lot of my stuff is from various places. None of it is like from one particular brand or anything like that. But the only thing that I worked on is my necklace. That's it.
So what got you to this style, like your lifestyle?
Oh man, well, it was a process. I think we all go through phases, as people, in regards to what we're into. Once upon a time, I was really into from Dallas, and I was really into. Well, actually, that was the era. That was kind of what people wearing, oversized clothing.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it was. Baggy clothes. So I did all that. And then, you know, the whole Pharrell Bathing Ape, shouts out to them. And, you know, Nigo and,
Yeah.
you know, Verbal, that's now with Ambush, with the Teriyaki Boys. Like, that whole group, that whole deal there, that was
you.
Oh, man. I love that era. That era was
it was
very,
a fun era, too.
It was fun.
You know, it was very colorful.
Yeah,
it was very,
man.
you know, it was so easy to get, you know, and it wasn't like you can't get it. It's so easy to get, but people didn't know what it is, and they didn't care to, you know. I was the bait Evisu guy.
Oh, okay. I forgot about Evisu. I didn't get that. I couldn't afford Evisu.
Yo, yeah. I remember back then, you're like, damn, that's expensive as jeans. But now you look at it like, damn, that's cheap now. I was into Evisu heavy. Evisu jeans, and you know, with baked, you know, the BVC shoes, and I was like,
had that, ice cream, all that,
I couldn't get any ice creams though.
Oh, for real?
The shoes,
I had those.
I can't. I did the bake, and I would do a BVC shirt, a hoodie. Yeah. Then the shoes, I just like nah.
Yeah, I did
the shoes. But the denim, the BVC denim.
Oh man, I wanted that too. Couldn't afford it. All I had was t-shirts. I had t-shirts and the Reebok ice cream BBC joints. Cause I could afford that. That was about it. I couldn't afford big stuff. Everything else, like I'm really big on, which a lot of us are, especially nowadays with stores like Zara and H&M, being more visible, at least here locally.
Yeah.
You know, I was real big on getting the look. You know, you know, trying to find some sort of way to make it your own in a sense.
Yeah.
And so because I couldn't buy all that stuff, I tried my best to either make it, DIY that shit, you know, find something that looked like it just to give me the look, you know, whatever, and then you accessorize it, and you know, there's a lot of different ways to kind of make it your own. But I was really into that whole, you know, era of like clothing and style.
It was a huge Japanese influence in American culture.
And that was around the time when I first visited Tokyo. And Tokyo by far is like my favorite place to go. Not that I've been there a lot of times. I've been there maybe like 4.
Okay.
And 4. And I love it. If I could move there, I actually probably would, just because they're not afraid to do shit.
No, they
sometimes do Western culture better than we do.
Yeah.
Like they sometimes
I find the best Levi jeans in Japan.
Yeah,
because they have stuff that we have never seen.
Correct.
Like they mastered the savage denim before we even know what savage denim is.
Yep.
Because Evisu was using savage denim to you know, to create stuff, and it was like, what is this indigo denim? It was like, you know,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, because we didn't know.
No, we didn't. Not real quality.
Hell no. Because they was making some good ass denims, and we just you know, overpaying for you know, but yeah, definitely, and you know, your style, you know. Like it says,
it drifts, man. It's all over the place. It's a little bit of Lenny. I love Rick, and I love Pharrell. Pharrell's dope. I still have my instances where I'll buy some pieces that stand out. I have a pair of Vans with opening ceremony that are pink glitter. So like I don't mind doing things. Yeah, I don't mind trying anything. Like
I just ordered those.
Oh, for real?
The opening ceremony.
Yeah.
I got the gray with the
gray one. Yeah,
blue
I saw the gray one.
And the green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a dope price. You know, I was like, I thought it was gonna be some expensive joint, and I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. You know, so I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. It's supposed to come in Friday.
Well, I can't wait to see those joints because man, I'm telling you, I like different things like that, and I say Pharrell because, you know, he's not afraid to do anything, and I think that's where a lot of my influence, I would say, comes from, because he's not afraid to do literally anything. Lenny has literally his style, and it pretty much is the same for the most part, you know, be it on stage, be it off stage. You know, Rick Owens, that man pretty much wears uniform. You know, you'll see him, it's always his product, but he can, you know, wear the same thing all the time, and it's cool. Or sometimes, actually, it looks like it's the same thing, and it's not.
Yeah.
But with Pharrell, he's super versatile, man. And like that's the part that I think that resonated with me. It's like, you know, fashion or style doesn't have to be one thing. It's all about, I think, a presence. It has a lot to do with the confidence. It has a lot to do with the personality.
Okay.
You know, there's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean? You know, you won't see him wearing anything crazy on red carpet. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. He will, but it'll be his way.
Yeah,
he will, but it'll be his way.
I think lately,
you know,
I don't know. I've been reserved on the stuff he's been wearing lately. Like, like okay,
he'll do shorts as a tuxedo, like a tuxedo.
yeah,
with shorts.
like,
And,
okay,
you know,
I'm with you, but I don't think I understand where you go with this. But you know, it's you.
It's
I
him.
understand. You know, but
and it's always accepted because you know what?
Is.
That's for real. Like that's just who he is. And I think that's the thing that has always driven me. It's like, okay, although it may not be something that someone would do, if you have a certain swag, not to say that I have all this type of swag, but I think we all have that.
I think you have some swag more than me. You know
But we all have it. I feel like we all have it in our own right. Some people embrace it more, some people are willing to try more, some people aren't. And I think it's just one of those things where I just kind of embrace to just try it. And if it don't work, I always say even Jordan had off days.
Yeah.
Dope ass player is the GOAT, but even he had off days.
Of
so
course.
it's fine. You know, Kanye has done his thing. His style has changed. I don't know.
You know what?
I've always felt like it changes depending on who he surrounds himself with at the time.
And also, I think his style is it's becoming boring to me.
Oh well.
You know, and sometimes I think he doesn't have style anymore.
You know, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I feel like he has. I think his is more of a swag. I think he has more of a swag now, where no matter what he does, it's almost like he can do no wrong.
Yeah, because
in most people's eyes.
Yeah.
You know, in my eyes.
But I really think.
You
know, the gym clothes is I'm down with that gym clothes, yo. And it's cool, but he making it seem like, okay, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's not, you know.
No, I think people should care a little bit more, you know.
Exactly. That's why I think I'm kind of disappointed.
A little bit more.
I'm kind of disappointed in him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I remember what he used to be.
Yeah, he tried different things. Well, it was.
Yeah, and now,
still dope, but just different.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, he's 100%. Yeah. Like my whole fashion aspiration is based on who he is. Like I love the dude, but nowadays I just can't do that. The gym clothes.
Right.
All right. Anyway, let's talk about your brand. What's stopping you from making your brand, your clothing line? What's going on with that?
Myself.
Yeah.
If I want to be honest, it's myself. And that's something I think that we all struggle with. You know, it's we're stepping out of our own way in a sense. So really, it's myself. At the end of the day, I can't really blame anything. Of course, capital is a big thing.
Of course.
But it's one of those things where I am capable of sewing. I'm capable of putting something together. I think it has a lot to do with just me. My time is a lot more limited now, so it's all about making time. So really, it's more so me. I can't really say there's anything that's stopping me but me.
So
but
maybe
I assure you, for 2018, I will be. I'm working on enough things to be able to go ahead and put out what I want to. Because one of my main things that I've always wanted to do, because I'm interested in so many different things and different aspects, be it clothing, be it art, be it whatever. There's a website a concept, and I'll put it out there. I don't care. It's cool. At least you heard it from me. At least. You know what I'm saying?
No, they did.
Yeah, it's true.
They find it first, and you copy it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But no. I wanted to do a curation of creations. That's like a hashtag that I use sometimes. A curation of creations. Okay. And basically, what it is, I want to do a museum, an online museum, is what I want to call it. It's the Bet Museum, and Bet is actually the name of the brand. Bet stands for beast. It's French for beast in a feminine noun way. And I think that just resonates with me, with it being dark, being, about rebirth, being a growth, be it adapting, be it, all of those things. But I really want to have an app more so than a website. I want to have an app where it's constantly updated with things that I create, and probably more so one-offs, because it's so hard to mass produce, in a sense, because of capital.
Yeah.
So for me, it'll be more one-offs. It'll be more hand painting, things. Be it something that I put together. Be it sewing. Be it hand sewing, or cut and sew, as they say. Be it jewelry that I've done or that I've collaborated with. Because another inspiration of mine is my homeboy Keith. Shouts out to Zach Designs. They're doing their thing too in Dallas. But that's something that I've been interested in. So it's one of those things where I do have plans, and it will be executed for 2018. And yeah,
because I'm gonna challenge you.
Okay.
It's like I challenge.
You want to do we can do a clothing segment next. We can do a one where I can show some pieces that I've done.
Yeah, I challenge you this year. We want to see more of you this year.
Okay.
Even if we have to create an art pieces of what you have and have a show.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 2 months.
2?
Yes.
Whew.
No. Exactly the same challenge I gave Eve to put himself out there to have it. No,
Eve's definitely, man.
Yeah, but no. Listen, you have pieces.
Yeah.
You have pieces already.
Yeah.
You can add some more.
Yeah, I do have pieces.
But
I do have
in 2 months.
2 months.
What
is that? That is May?
Yes, we need to have an art show.
That's May. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm working on it. I'm working with some people together. So you, some other people.
Okay.
We're gonna have an event.
Okay. Where's it gonna be at? We'll figure that out.
To be announced.
Okay, that's cool.
So
all right, that's cool.
I want to expose it as much.
Documented.
Yes, it is. You heard it first, right? So I want to expose more of the Houston people.
Okay.
To be out there and let the world see what we're doing. So
okay, yeah, because there's a lot of talent here, a shitload of talent here, man. It's unfortunate that it's not as recognized or as credited.
It's not credited because we're not in unison.
No, we're not.
So that's why I'm challenging you that we can do something.
Okay.
All right. So all right. So we gonna end this joint, and he got some pieces. He's gonna show us. He got some shoes. None of y'all probably will never buy, but because y'all so afraid to branch off with the Supreme and the Vuittons and the Gucci's, so
all of that stuff is dope. I was saying,
whatever,
Shouts out to y'all that buy it.
Whatever.
I have some of it. Minimal though. It's very minimal. It's literally like that.
But we don't need 20 niggas rocking the same shirts, so all right.
Can't do that.
So let's move on to the sneakers. That was good, man.